Hey, how's it going, people? It is your boy Johnny. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get every single TM in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So one of the things that I want to mention first in this game in order to get the TMs is that the Pokemon Center will be an essential place for getting a bunch of TMs. Basically, you're going to be crafting them there by capturing different Pokemon, and then you will have craftable TMs that you can build, or Pokemon that you just battle in the wild with auto battles will also allow you to craft different type of TMs as well. But that is not the only way that you can get TMs in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I am 100% convinced that the TMs tend to appear everywhere in the game randomly. Like, you can literally go to a certain area in the game and eventually they will spawn in again in the game. They will appear in yellow Pokeballs. Not so long ago, I had another one spawn in. They do take a while to spawn in, a little bit more time than the actual spawn in of the red Pokeballs, but I am convinced that they do indeed spawn in the game a lot, simply because I spotted so many of them around the overworld map. Now, I think that they are randomly located in different places, so every TM might be different from you from the video that I have. At the end of the video, I will be posting a couple like locations and stuff where you can find TMs. But in reality, I feel like they are randomized. They will not be in the same place. Now, I haven't personally tested this theory out by myself, but every time I could have swore in a certain area I had already picked up a certain TM, and it gave me extras that I found during the map while I was exploring the whole game. So yeah, they just tend to spawn in different locations. Now, I'm not 100% sure, like I said to everybody, I'm not 100% sure that they are randomly placed in locations or are meant to be placed in that only location, but I do feel like they do tend to spawn in randomly because of the amount of time I played with the game. I'm already like 50 hours in and I'm still finding yellow TMs everywhere around the map. So I'm just going to assume that they continue to spawn in constantly. Obviously, when you start getting most of them, it's kind of harder to have them spawn in, but they still do spawn in. And this would make sense for people to be able to actually get a bunch of TMs in the wild area, or as we call it, the open world area, because um, as you may know in Pokemon, this game there's like co-op, so that means your friends will be having the opportunity to find a lot of TMs as well when you're playing co-op with them. So that's why I'd assume that they just spawn in randomly. Now, I haven't been able to find another one as I am trying to look for one in the video, but I will definitely be showing you examples of where I've actually found a bunch of them. I might even do a whole compilation of the videos I got where I actually found several different TMs around the map area, but I can assure you that they do tend to spawn in a lot. Other than that, if you're not able to find one, you can also craft them, and it's pretty easy to craft them. Like I said, you capture different Pokemon, and they all give you a certain type of materials that you can exchange. And as well as you're gonna need LP. I definitely recommend that you do Terra raids, because Terra raids will definitely be the more better option in terms of getting every single TM. If you do a Terra raid, you're gonna get more materials from different Pokemon, and that will help a lot with the crafting, and it will also give you LP points. Also, the little shiny Pokemon in the overworld like these give you LP points, and they give you a pretty decent amount of materials as well. But the best thing that you're gonna do is by doing the Terra raids. If you do the Terra raids, you're gonna be able to get a bunch of different bonuses off of a Terra raid. So I also recommend doing that if you want to get TMs as well. So go ahead and do that as well. And there we go. We found one right here. So like I said, I'm pretty sure I've been through all this area, but I continue finding the yellow Pokeball TMs. I will indeed be putting a different type of video at the end, a couple of locations, examples, but in reality, I think they spawn all over the map. So if you're doing exploring, you're just going to end up crossing with one. But that's pretty much my tips on what I think about TM. And enjoy the rest of the video where I will basically be showing you some locations. Maybe I compile the whole thing, or that I found everything that I found, but I feel like they just spawn in randomly. and every single time you're gonna get a different one depending on the location. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.